Queen Elizabeth Lucas of Hulu. She is a global advisor and collaborator of R&B Business Consultancy Business Conference, founder of Yes You Can International United Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next speaker, Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lucas.
Thank you so much for your info for introducing me, and thank you. I really appreciate you, Dr. Lakisa James. Thank you so much. I also want to acknowledge all my great leaders on this platform. Thank you for this opportunity. Professor Dr. Raymond Basuela inviting me to come and share and also to learn from my great leaders on this topic of shaping the future, trends and insights for tomorrow. And I'm just going to quickly share briefly on mindset or mindset for transformation, because it's very important that while we are talking about the future, we also need to know more about the state of our mind set. So once again, I want to say thank you so much, Professor Dr. Raymond, and thank you to all our collaborators, the partners, and the organizers of this event. I won't like to waste much of your time, but I would like to quickly say this: 4 factors that can limit and stop us from fulfilling our purpose, achieving our goals, succeeding in lives, and also to be transformed is based on 4 things: ignorance, lack of understanding, lack of vision, and also unknown of our identity of who we are, our purpose, and our why. And these are the 4 factors that always lead us or limit us. But then, when we all come together on this platform, we are here to learn from one another. We are here to share what we've learned. And we are here corporately to want to make an impact into this world or into other people's lives. And to move on, I would say that life learner, we are life learner, and learning is living, and learning is lifelong. So if we are talking about the future, we are talking about us preparing ourselves for that future. However, curiosity will keep us thirsty for more. And no matter the level of our education or what we've learned before, we should never stop learning. And Y.Y.C.I Mama said, and I quote, "A thirst for knowledge is something that can never be quenched and should be a lifelong quest." So we need to keep on discovering ourselves, and that is the motive of this conference today. All of us have dreamt. We all have a big dreams, and we want to see future. We want to achieve more. But as what Disney said, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And that is what we can do by pursuing and keep learning. Very, very important. But then wisdom is the principal thing. And in all our getting, we get understanding, said from the scripture. Better understanding of life will lead us to better and quality performance. And to fulfill in life, we need to focus on our personal development, self-actualization, self-love, self-assessment, and also assessing our present situation if we want to move to the next level. And that will make me to quickly say, mindset is everything. So mindset is everything, is this storehouse of the information being stored. Are we gathering the right information? Because the information you store in your mindset will determine this level of the speed of your journey. will determine how you perceive the person's situation. We determine how you perceive others. And we also determine what you really want to do for yourself, for now, and for the present, and for the future. So mindset is everything. But let me ask you just two questions. Are you comfortable the way you are currently? Are you happy about the event recurring in your life as a professors, as a professionals, even in your career, even in your business? Are we presently satisfied? Because if not, then we need to assess what is going on around us. And that might make me to want to say this, that the mindset is in two ways: fixed mindset and growth mindset. If all your activities, your beliefs, your systems, and everything is based on your fixed mindset, then you can't go any further, because you'll be bound, you will be limited, and you will be stuck in your comfort zone. And that is why we need to keep growing our mindset with updated information, going to seminars, reading books, listening to others, learning great things. Learn from your own failures, your mistakes, for you to move on, and also to gather more information. But before we go, let me also say this, that as the scripture says, and be ye fashioned according to the word, but be ye fashioned according to the, be you not fashioned according to the word, but be transformed by renewing of your mind, and ye may prove what is good and acceptable and the perfect will of God. Romans chapter 12, verse 2. So to transform our life to greatness, our mindset has to be renewed. And for your mind to be renewed, you've got to gather right information, study thoroughly, read books, listen to others, listen to tapes, watch and transforming and motivational and more right information. And that is how our belief system can change. And that is how we can change our attitudes towards life. And that is how we can develop an attitude towards reflecting with others. How we perceive ourselves and how we perceive others. How we respect ourselves and how we respect others. And if we are doing one kinds of business, it's still the same. Are you basing your activities, your beliefs on what you've already written down? What you've already known many years? Knowing that you cannot really move forward if you don't upgrade yourself. So it is so important. And it is also important as a business and entrepreneur to know that it is time now, and this is the time to operate by revelation or insight of new things. Because revelation is to live in the reality of tomorrow and now. Revelation exposes the invisible. Revelation can bypass times and seasons, and revelation can precede manifestation. So to move on as well, because I'm trying to keep up to my time today and respect others, because I want to listen to them all. Mindset is everything, as we're talking about. And I've already said that we have fixed mindset and growth mindset. So the one thing I would like you to also understand, that we need to take responsibility of our mind. Because if we are going to be a successful business person, or even an entrepreneur, even a great leader, an educator, then we have to take responsibility of our mind. We take responsible for our thoughts and our feeling. When the whole world is saying that things are not going well, economic crisis, wars everywhere, violence and abuse, what are we thinking? We cannot change it, but you can change your own mindset to say, yes, there is chaos, there is obstacles, there's challenges, but what am I thinking? What's my belief? My belief is we can change it around. My belief is all things are possible. My belief that yes, we can overcome all these challenges. My belief is that yes, there's challenges, but there's also opportunities to move forward, to create, to bring new ideas, to research and be innovative. That should be our beliefs. And our beliefs will only based on our information being stored in our mindset. Then how do you evaluate that your thought life? Is by examining your feelings. How do you respond to obstacles and challenges of life? How do you take actions? What are you thinking when you listen to all this news, these negativities? Are you just going to complain or throw blames to everybody, including government? Or do you want to change your right mindset and say, you know what? I will do what I can do, and I will do my best, and my best will be enough, because I will do my best and leave the rest. That is the way we need to go about this. Ways to develop and control our mindset. Self-acceptance. You need to accept yourself that you are part of the process of developing great things in this country. You are part of the process to make it work. You are part of the process to make a change. Remember the former president of America, USA, President Obama said, we are not waiting for somebody else or sometimes to make that change. We are the one to make the change, and it is right now. So that should be part of our mind, that yes, I am the change maker and I can make the change. How will I make that change? Accept yourself as the change maker. Appreciate yourself as the change maker. Determine your thoughts, what you are thinking about as a change maker, and share your thoughts. Like we are all great leaders on this platform, sharing our thoughts, our ideas, and we are learning from one another as a change maker. So we need to keep renewing our mindset for transformation if we really want to shape the future. Renewing our mindset also relates to change. We are the change maker. We are the one to make the change. We are not looking for somebody else. In every ideas and every creativity, we can do it. And yes, we can. If we only will change and renew and keep growing our mindset. Your change mindset can cause a change in my life or your life, can change people around us and attract positive, and focus and be determined. If we are going to make a change and also shape the future for our generation to come, or generations to come, then this is now that we can do it. As I move on, I say, paradigm shift. You need to shift your mindset from negative to positive if you're going to contribute to shaping the future. So what is paradigm shift? Why do we need a paradigm shift? We need to have a change in our lifestyle, in our businesses, in our relationship with others, especially the leaders and the nation, in our finances, because others to survive, in order to survive and strive, we have to start the change process as soon as possible. We sometimes need to get rid of the unpleasant old memories, negative habits, fixed mindset, We need to break out from traditions, to embrace new things and ways of doing things. Paradigm shift occurs when paradigms change, allow us to see the world in a new light. The world is waiting for us. We are not waiting for the world. We have the solution to give to the problem in the world. And just as Stephen Covey described it in 7 Habits of Highly Effective People in his book, he says that ideas about increasing personal and professional success, that's the title, said by Stephen Covey, shifting paradigms start from the inside, and your activities determines your mentalities. Your belief system determines what you think and the action you take, and changing what you are thinking by developing your mind. And your experience are directed from your thinking. Change your racial beliefs to equality beliefs. Impossible and possibility starts from your mind. Your paradigm shift will give the right concept of change. You have to change that you socialize with, your spiritual and your psychology. So what do I need as a leader, as we are all here today? Knowledge is powerful, and we all need to keep learning so that we can bring solution to the problem in this world. Knowledge is also needed so that we can give the right information to our younger generations. They look up to us. Our own time is fading away. To allow them to take over and reposition themselves. But what are we going to deliver to them? What valuable are we going to add to them? And then what is our legacy? I need to be more selective in our leadership because they are watching us. Whatever we deliver to them is what they will carry on. Remember, the topic of this conference is shaping the future. In whatever we do, in our businesses, in our leadership, even the relationship as well. How are we maintaining it and relating with one another? We also need to read books, more informations, and upgrade ourselves. We are not too old to learn, and no one is too young to learn. We can learn new skills to build our business up to another level. May I also say this, that things are changing, especially after the COVID, and we need to keep moving on because we are growing every day. New skills, new ideas, new innovation. Like I said, I don't want to waste much of your time today because I want to listen to other leaders. So at this point, I want to express my gratitude to all my great leaders on this platform. Thank you for listening to my little inspirational nugget of wisdom. And thank you to Professor Dr. Raymond Basuela from Philippines for inviting me to this great international business conference. I appreciate you all my great leaders. I still give you all the respect. Thank you for listening. God bless you.
Professor Dr. Queen, you said a lot of things. I did take down some key points that really resonated with me. Mindset for transformation. I love your topic. Life learners. Mindset is everything. Yes, we can overcome. Shift your mindset. I love all of that. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise with us today. And I want to go back to Mike Littman. Mike, I know you weren't able to finish your presentation, but I wanted you to know that I love what you said. Thank you so much for sharing. All right, are we ready to finish up with Mike? Okay, great. Michael, you muted.
Yep. Hello. Yes. All right. So don't consider the possibility of failure because a lot of people they come into the entrepreneurship, they come into the business, but once they get started, but before like they started, they have doubts and they have fears in their heart, and they are not 100%. They have no 100% clarity like what they're going to do because in today's world, the purpose is the most obvious thing. Like we need to